Hello, everybody. Raul Luna here. Welcome to episode 121. Hey, from the headquarter offices here in Modesto, I got something special that I want to go ahead and share with you. And it's really about something super, super powerful, yet simple, right? So, and the title is the following: Your business, it's not the business. Okay, pay close attention. Whatever you're business in, it is not your business, my friend. And I know that you may not like what I'm going to talk to you about today, but that's absolutely fine. Still, make it collaborative. Leave me a message down below on what you actually take here today. But let's get started, all right? So, your business is not the business, okay? And what I mean by that is the following. Pay very close attention to this because I don't care in which type of industry you're in. Most people believe that, they may be in real estate, in loan mortgage, and credit business, or you may have a physical product, a weight loss product, whatever it may be. And we often believe that your business, okay, it's the product. And let me tell you that your business is not the industry, is not the product, is not what you're selling. The reality is that the true business is we're in the people business. Do you agree or disagree? Leave me a message down below. We're in the people business. Now, even if you disagree, that's absolutely fine. I know that we're in the people business. And I can tell you this because, oftentimes people that don't do well in life and in their businesses is because they don't understand exactly what I just said. So let's get straight to it. So if, for the people that know me, understand that, being in the real estate industry for quite a while, we own commercial, real estate where we actually have commercial tenants. And today, we rent to many different small business owners. And it's interesting because we also rent to bigger, corporations, bigger companies like Wells Fargo and many other bigger, companies. And it was interesting because one of my managers came to me today, and I want to give you a little bit of feedback or a little bit of behind the scenes story so that you can know where exactly I'm headed towards. And, one of my managers mentioned, says, Raul, we receive a call from a tenant that basically said that, doesn't want to pay the 10% increase for the commercial lease, right? And we're talking about $100 a month. And to me, I was thinking, oh my God. It's interesting. Now, you may think, Raul, is the pandemic and here and there. Let me tell you one thing. I know businesses that are thriving in their category, and they're kicking butt. So it's not the industry, it's really the people, it's really the person. So anyways, having that said, I said, listen, if $100 extra a month is holding you from succeeding in life, then you shouldn't be in business. Basically, let's be real. Life is real with us and life is raw. And if we can't take, how raw life is, then we shouldn't be in business. If $100 an increase per month is going to kill you, you should not be in business for yourself. Having that said, that's precisely why I want to talk to you about that that your business is not the business. We're in the people business. People don't understand that the real business is understanding people. And let me give you a formula. People have it backwards. Let me tell you what small business owners, their formula is. Their formula is 95 or 97% to know their product and services, and maybe 1 to 3%, understanding people. That is a flawed formula. And I can tell you straight that out. It should be the other way around. 80 to 90% should be understanding people, and 10 to 20% should be about product knowledge. So to give you a perspective, when I get to meet with a person, whether it's a real estate investor, real estate agent, real estate, real estate mortgage broker, or whether it's, anyone, either the seller, or it could be, an attorney or an accountant or whoever it is, 80 to 90%, I spend the time on knowing the person, their family, their occupation, their dreams, their recreation. What do they like? What will they like to achieve? Even if it's a seller, see, and then the other 10 to maybe 20% about the product or service. Now you still got to have a good product, but understand this: put people's knowledge first, then product knowledge. Make sure that you put people knowledge first, then product knowledge. Now I'll give you another thing that that I want to give you perspective, and whether you agree or disagree with this. But people write checks, policies and processes don't. Okay, products are dead. They're a dead matter. People are alive. Products can be replaced, but people can't. Products don't sell themselves, but people do. When you understand people, you will only understand people when you understand yourself, when you study yourself, when you study, the people skills. Most people lack people skills. They don't know how to handle people well. Therefore, they lose a lot of business. So I was telling my manager, I said, listen, I have the blessing of owning many different type of businesses. And, in my life, I've owned 4 different restaurants. And it's interesting, all in the same category of Italian food. And I said, when I remember what I used to do in the restaurant field, it's interesting why small business owners will always be sort of broke, because they have a small business mindset. Hence the name small business owner. Now, you may not like me because of what I'm saying. That's fine. I'm speaking truth. I still consider the fact that our business is not a conglomerate. I'm not saying that. But just because you have a small business, just because you are a small business owner, doesn't mean you got to be small business minded. You could be a huge business minded starting, on a small business, but doesn't mean your business get to stay small. If it stays small, most of the time is because they have a small mind. Now, and to prove it is because small business owners don't make a whole lot of money. I used to be there. I used to be in that niche, in that situation. And I know why today. Back then I didn't, because I didn't value personal growth, personal development, because it is not sexy. It is not. Let's face it. Let's be real to one another. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you make people feel more important than the product, you're going to win. Listen to what I just said. When you make people feel more important than the product, you're going to win most of the time. Most people make the product more important. How do they make the product more important? Because they talk about benefit and benefit and benefit and benefit. Who cares about the benefit if the people find that you don't care about them? Why would they care about the benefit when they're sensing that you don't care about them? You've heard the cliche, phrase that says, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, right? For them, not about the product, not about the service. The reality is this, that we basically get distracted thinking that the product is more important than the people. And let me tell you, my friend, people is more important than the product. You may agree or may not agree with it, but I know so. So hopefully you get the picture. I wanted it to share with you just because I think that it's important to just remember that, most people have issues with not having growth in their business. Like, for instance, this small business owner worrying about $100 extra a month in rent, when the person should be actually focused on doubling or tripling the revenue, the bottom line, not by saving. You can only save. You cannot save yourself to success. Listen to what I said. You cannot save yourself to success. Okay? And what I mean by that, lowering bills. Yeah, you can do that. But instead of being limited, why don't you just think, how can I double or triple my income? Now, you may say, in this times, Raul? Yes, in this times. In the worst of times are when, creativity needs to be at its best, right? And if you don't have it, at least be open-minded enough to get together with someone that does. So hopefully you get it. Now, you may be asking, Raul, what does that has to do with real estate? It has to do everything. 80 to 90% has to do with people skills, people emotions, people mindset, how they think, how they act. what ticks them, what makes them respond, what makes them react, how to treat people, how to care for people. Guess what? If you understand just that, real estate, you'll do well. Why is it that you're going to do well? Even if you don't understand all the bells and whistles about real estate industry, because it's about, catering to people, because the real business is people. Take people out of the equation of anything. Take people away of technology, take people away of real estate, take people away of anything. And whatever is left doesn't mean anything. Does it make sense? The only reason technology, the only reason real estate, the only reason why things in our surroundings matter is because people matter. Does it make sense? Leave me a message down below. Hopefully you get the point. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a virtual hug from wherever you are. And just remember, always remember that there's always a better way. There's always more. And at the end, it truly just depends on you. Congratulations. See you next time.